everyone, it's Matt Smith here from AIM. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick video about templates and how we set them up and what they're actually used for within Remedyforce. They have a couple of different usages, first being auto-setting fields with predetermined values within your ticket. So imagine you're constantly getting password reset requests come in. You don't want to have to keep necessarily setting the same impact and urgency, a description, putting the category in, assigning it to a queue. You can use a template to automatically populate all of that information for you. The second way that we can use templates is for automatically assigning tasks to our ticket. So maybe you have a particularly complex service request, maybe a change request, and there's different steps that need to be carried out. Then our template can automatically create those tasks and assign them to our record. So it saves a lot of time and gives us a certain level of consistency as well and governance around our processes. So in order to create a template, I've come to the Remedyforce Administration tab, and then under Configure Application we have our Template section here, and I'm going to click the new icon to the top left. So we'll start off by saying the area of the system that this template is for, in this case change request. And as an example, let's go for a server security patch. The first step is then to tell the system which fields we want to get auto-populated with what values. So as an example, we might want to put in a description. So this will automatically populate the description field within our change request. We might also want to auto-populate the category. We might also want this to go to a particular queue. And you can just continue going through and setting, whatever fields you have, whether they're out the box or custom. You can set those here within the template section. So that's the first part of the template done. And if we just click Save here, we could go ahead now and use this template within our change request. It's worth saying as well on the right hand side that you can limit who can see and use this template. So let's say a good example that I've come across recently, you might have a company that's using Remedyforce not just for IT but maybe also for facilities management, maybe HR as well. And so you might have different templates that make sense to the HR guys, it might not make sense to the IT guys and vice versa. And so what you can do is just go through, select which profiles should have access to this and give it a save, or just keep it for access for everybody. The second part of our template process then is our linked templates. As I said earlier, we can use this to automatically apply tasks to our record. So all I'll do at the bottom here is just click on Add, and I'm going to create a new task. So let's just call this Step 1, and just as we saw before when we were setting up our change request template, it's a very similar process. We have a number of different fields available to us here, and we can say whether they get auto-populated with certain information or not. And I'll give that a save. And if we just close our first task, we can then come back to our change request, and I'm going to add another task in as well. So let's call this one Step 2. If I just refresh at the top here, you can therefore see the tasks that we've now created. Those templates have been created and they've been linked to our change request template. But let's say we have a particular order in which these tasks need to be carried out, we can just click the Set Task Execution Order button here. You'll see as a default the Ignore Execution Order is ticked, which means that both of these tasks will be launched at once. So what I'm going to do is untick that, and I'm going to keep this order number as it is. So step 1 will fire first. Once step 1 has been completed by the analyst, step 2 will be created. And simple as that, we've got our new change request template and a couple of tasks. So I'll show you how this looks in the system. We're going to create a new change request here. Let's start off with the initiator. Of course I could go through and put a category in here, but as we're using a template, this is going to get automatically populated. So although this is required, I'm not actually going to complete this yet. Let's find our template. You see you get a message just advising you that if you do apply that template, the existing field value is going to be replaced, and that's exactly what we want it to do. You'll see certain details like our queue has been populated automatically here, along with our category and our description. And I'm just going to give this a save. Now in terms of the tasks, if we just click on the Details tab here, you'll see step 1 is automatically being created. Once the analyst who is assigned to this record has then gone through and closed their task, we'll see that step 2 was automatically being created as well. So a very simple example, but hopefully it gives you a flavour for the complexity that you can configure within Remedyforce. And as you've seen, there's absolutely no coding that's been involved here. It's all very easy to configure with very little training. So I hope that was useful to you. My information is going to be added to a slide at the end of the video, so if you do have any questions, feel free to get in touch. Thank you.